Should be live right now. What the hell? Yo, what is good, boy? Wonder. Trying to get this thing in sync. Matt Book wants to be. Alright. What up, 100 Streak? What up? Alright. What up, 100 Streak? What up? Alex, hi. What's up, man? What's up? Trouble. Dating. Okay, we in sync. We're good. Okay. How are you doing? I am doing good. How about you? Hold up, I gotta rock the camera real quick, cause I swear these LED lights be freaking it up. Okay, now we're good. You should be straight. Okay. Hey, what's good, Alex? What is good? Dog. Don Shamik, yeah. If that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry about you. Okay. Well, we got 8 people in here, so we can go ahead and get started. Alright. Welcome to the stream. How you guys doing on this beautiful Wednesday? I am doing good. Welcome to the live stream. Today we got some news on Kenny Omega status update, Cody Rhodes' WWE return, Gable Steveson, spoiled. He accidentally spoiled his debut. He wasn't supposed to come out and say anything. I got some news on who else? Kofi Kingston. Name him. More WrestleMania news. Jeff Hardy, why he turned down the Hall of Fame. Johnny Gargano. Super Card of Honor, Ring of Honor. WWE 2K22 storyline that got nixed. So yeah. By the way, for WrestleMania next weekend, the schedule, typical Monday, the go home show for Monday Night Raw, I'll be doing that. Tuesday, I'll be doing a news video. I probably won't do NXT on Tuesdays. I don't do NXT on Tuesdays anymore. Just because, it's low audience, and yeah, the audience is just so low on mostly everybody's YouTube channels that does NXT. Like, their audience is just so low. And I understand, man. People don't want to watch the show anymore. So Tuesday, I have a news video for you guys next week, and then Wednesday, we'll do Dynamite. Thursday, I will have news video. We'll have a special live stream, and I'll go over NXT Stand and Deliver next week and WrestleMania 38 and how we'll book it next week. Friday, April 1st, we will be doing a Ring of Honor, Super Card of Honor live stream. I'm just going to skip SmackDown. I'm going to skip Rampage on my channel. So I'll be doing Ring of Honor, Super Card of Honor next week on my channel. I'll be live for that as well. So, predictions. Yes, I guess I'll go over Ring of Honor, Super Card of Honor predictions as well. Damn, that's 3 shows on predicting in one day, but yeah. Then Saturday, I got WrestleMania Night 1. I'll be live for that. Sunday, night 2 for WrestleMania. I'll be live for that as well, man. So, how many live streams is that this week? Got 1, got 2, got 3, 4, 5 live streams in a 6-day span. I might do another live stream on Monday night for the Raw after WrestleMania. I might do a live stream for that as well. So I'm contemplating going live that Monday after Raw. So yeah, but I will let you guys know, man. But the full WrestleMania schedule will be uploaded. Well, will be posted on the community post Saturday, Sunday. So yeah. Man, I got a really big week, man. My Duke Blue Devils is playing in the Sweet 16. We play Texas Tech tomorrow, and then Saturday is the Elite Eight. So if we win the Elite Eight, we're going to the Final Four. So I'm hoping for that North Carolina and that Duke rematch in the Final Four. So is Wrestlemania going to be live both nights? Yes, it will be live both nights. I will be live at 6:50 p.m. Central Time for the live stream on WrestleMania Night 1 and WrestleMania Night 2. Supercard of Honor, I'll be live at 6:50 as well. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a fun night. And Thursday, I'll be live at 6:50. So we're gonna have a pretty big week of content next week, man. So hopefully you guys will join in for the ride. And without further ado, man, let me not waste any more time. And we'll get straight into it. As soon as this thing, because I clicked on the thing. Okay, it pulled up. Okay, let's go. Kenny Omega recovering from surgery. Again, on the status, I am doing good. My life is good. My family's good. Thank you for asking. Kenny Omega is reportedly recovered from knee surgery and has other operations planned. Omega has been out of action since dropping the AEW World title to him and Adam Page at AEW Full Gear back on November 13th. It was reported then that Omega had been in pain for a while, working with injuries that included shoulder, knee, and abdominal issues, among others. It was also noted that at point, AEW President Tony Khan told Omega to take as much time off as he needed. In an update, the Wrestling Observer newsletter now reports that Omega is recovering from the arthroscopic knee surgery that would take around 10 weeks. Omega is set to go back under the knife at the end of March to repair a sports hernia. That recovery will take around 2 months. Besides the hernia surgery, Omega has other issues that he is planning to take care of before he returns to action. There is currently no time frame for his return. Stay tuned for more on Omega's status and return to AEW. So for any of you guys that's wishing for Kenny Omega to come back around Double or Nothing, that probably will not be happening, most likely. Be patient. There's no rush, man. No need to rush. No need to rush for a comeback. Hey, I won't even mind if Kenny sits out the whole 2022 and comes back in 2023. I will honestly not mind that. You guys are going to get an Adam Cole versus Kenny Omega match. You're going to get an Undisputed Era versus the Elite match. Potentially, that could potentially be your 2023 Blood and Guts. Right there. Because Omega's not... I don't see Omega coming back till 2023. I think he'll take the whole 2022 off. Tony Khan's still going to pay him. He'll still make his money while he's recovering at home, you know, through his surgeries and all that. But there's no need to rush to come back, man. Honestly, I think Omega will be okay taking a year off. You know, take 2022 off, come back in 2023. Do you want to see Kenny Omega as the world champion again? Yes, in the near future. But let's get the belt on a guy like MJF. Let's get the belt on Adam Cole. Let's get the belt on Darby Allin. Let's get the belt on Jungle Boy. You know, there's so many guys that needs the belt right now. So let's get the belt on a new talent before Kenny wins it back or Moxley wins it back. So yeah, Alex, you got news on why WrestleMania is a sleeper? Nah, I'm not even gonna write off WrestleMania yet. But yeah, man, Kenny Omega will be back before you even know it, man. Just be patient, all right? Because you know, I just don't want him rushing to come back and then he has to go away again. You get what I'm saying? All right. All right. NXT news. USA Network officials are reportedly happy with WWE NXT 2.0 viewership. USA officials are happy with the TV viewership numbers of WWE NXT 2.0, according to Andrew Zarian of the Madman Pro Wrestling Podcast. Zarian reported on his podcast that he recently spoke to a USA Network employee. And he said, quote, "They're doing good in the ratings, 620,000-ish, but not doing terrible." Zarian said, USA Network is happy with this. I had a conversation with someone on Tuesday from USA, and they're like, yeah, we're fine with the six somethings. Because listen, even with that slam roster with like NXT being NXT, they were doing the 700,000s. USA doesn't care if there are some WWE guys there. They just want ratings. Let me repeat that. USA doesn't care if there are some WWE guys there. Like, same main roster talent. They just want ratings. I think they're happy with the 600, like that 600, 620, 650, a 7 for like a big show. That's a decent range. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't know how USA Network is content with these ratings. I legitimately don't know. If they're happy, they're happy. But okay. Last Tuesday's live post Roblox edition of WWE NXT 2.0 drew 624,000 viewers, up 1%, 1.79% from last week's 613 viewers for the Roblox episode. Hi, you remember me? Yes, I do. What is up? The show drew a 0.14 rating in the key 18 to 49 demographic, which is up 7.69% from last week. 0.13 rating in the key demo. The 0.14 rating represents 178,000 18 to 49 viewers, which is up 1.14% from the 176,000 18 to 49 viewers that last week's 0.13 key demo rating represented. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. I am doing good, my guy. How about you? Yeah, man. I don't know how USA Network is content with these ratings. I don't. Doing Wrestlemania predictions. That's next Thursday, guys. Next Thursday. You know, honestly, NXT 2.0 is still the best weekly show on WWE television every week. It's better than Raw. It's better than SmackDown. Some reason NXT is still better than the main roster shows. And that's because of the talent. You know, some of the storylines I'm really not invested in, but you know, the talent I'm invested in. You know, a guy like Carmelo Hayes, Santos Escobar, Tony D'Angelo, Grayson Waller, a Braun Breaker, who else? There's so much talent on that show. Corey Jade. Soon we're going to be seeing our girl Roxy on the show on Tuesday nights. I can't wait for Roxy to come on NXT. I can't wait to see what she does. You know, what she portrayed as, how she's being booked. It's going to be very interesting to see. And I believe she can make NXT more interesting on Tuesday nights. You got Toxic Attraction. You got Imperium, Grizzled Young Veterans, MSK, the Creed Brothers, Roger Strong. You know? Io Shirai, your Kaylee Ray's, your Dakota Kai's, your Wendy Chu's. Honestly, Wendy Chu impressed me last night in that Dusty Cup Finals. I think she does have a lot of potential. Just get rid of the sleeper gimmick. Change up the gimmick, put her in a more serious role, and she can go. You just give her that platform. But take your time with it, you know? Get her out of this sleeping girl gimmick. You get what I'm saying? Change up the gimmick. And the woman can go. You know, have her become this other version of this Io Shirai-esque. You know, she doesn't exactly have to be like Io Shirai, but you know, have her come off like an Io Shirai-esque. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Carmelo Hayes, man, those guys it's gonna be the future of WWE, man. Those guys that you're seeing right now, they're gonna be main event in WrestleMania in the next 5 to 10 years. Carmelo Hayes, a Grayson Waller. Carmelo Hayes, man. I don't know, like what he reminds me of, but he's shaping up to be the next top star in WWE in a couple of years, man. Braun Breaker, you know, the guy's gonna be a freaking killer on the main roster. Carmelo Hayes, Grayson Waller. You know, WWE wants that top heel, you know, to draw heel heat. Okay, you got Grayson Waller. WWE wants another AJ Lee, another Paige. You know, you got Corey Jade, you got Roxy. You know, Corey Jade and Roxy, they both grew up loving AJ Lee. They both grew up loving Paige. You know, you got your next Sasha Banks and Roxy, man. I understand Corey Jade is still green, but the women is going to progress. The women's going to succeed in WWE. I just want these talents to succeed. The Creed brothers. The Creed brothers, you know, they got that little American alpha in them. You know, Chad Gable and Jason Jordan, when they were a tag team nasty, they got that little American alpha in the Creed brothers. If you get what I'm saying. So I'll be on the lookout for them. Toxic Attraction. You know, how am I supposed to say it? Yeah, NXT 2.0 has the pieces. They just need to put it together. And you got to get rid of some of the main roster influence on the show, man. But Toxic Attraction, I won't be surprised if they come to the main roster after WrestleMania. You know? If they come to the main roster, I think you can give people a reason why they should watch Raw or SmackDown. But yeah, they just need to put the pieces together, you know? And NXT 2.0 is hit or miss. There's times where I enjoy the show, sometimes I don't. And I don't cover the show because it draws a low audience on my channel. And it draws a low audience for every content creator out there, so I don't cover it. But yeah. What you're seeing on NXT will be the next big thing for the WWE in 5 to 10 years. They got a good future set up for Cora Jade. They got a good future set up for Toxic Attraction. They got a good future set up for Carmelo Hayes. They got a good future set up for Braun Breaker, Tony D'Angelo, Grayson Waller. They got a good future set up for Roxy, hopefully. Because who are you going to look to when... Who are you going to turn to when the Four Horsewomen can't do it no more? WWE is going to keep pushing the same women over and over until they can't do it no more. WWE is going to push Roman until he wants to go to Hollywood and wants a part-time deal. Brock is not going to come back. You can't depend on Roman. You can't depend on Brock. You can't depend on Edge. You can't depend on Cena. You can't depend on Randy because Randy's writing down his career. I don't think he has a lot left in him left. AJ Styles. You can't depend on these guys forever, man. But NXT 2.0, I'm really enjoying it. I know we keep reminiscing about the black and gold, but it's gone. Once it's gone, it's gone. There's no coming back. Moving on. And I'm actually looking forward to NXT Stand and Deliver, man. WrestleMania Saturday, I'm actually looking forward to that show. I'll be live for it. Update on Cody Rhodes' WWE return. As reported earlier, Cody Rhodes has officially signed with WWE, and the current plan is for him to debut at WrestleMania 38 weekend. As noted, Cody Rhodes vs. Seth Rollins has been rumored for WrestleMania. Rhodes is also expected to be a part of the WWE Raw brand. Okay. According to a new report from Fightful Select, WWE is planning for Rhodes to be at the Raw after WrestleMania 38 on Monday, April 4th. It was also noted in the report that WWE sources have indicated that there have been internal discussions about flying Cody Rhodes in private to avoid the publicity of him popping up at the airport before WrestleMania. Okay, understandable. You don't want fans spotting him at the airport or none of that stuff, so you just bring him on a private jet. So yeah. And I heard WWE gave Cody Rhodes a $3 million to $5 million contract. If you are paying Cody Rhodes a $3 million, $5 million contract, you cannot ruin this guy. You cannot ruin that guy. You got a guy making $3 million, anywhere from $3 million to $5 million on your roster. You should not be wasting that money. You need to show us why Cody Rhodes deserves a $3 million contract. A $3 million to $5 million contract. What's good, Alice? What's good, Stanley? How you doing? But Cody Rhodes coming to Raw. That's pretty looking forward to it. I'm still going to support Cody Rhodes regardless. Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. Does Cody Rhodes win? Yes. Cody Rhodes wins his first match back in WWE. And honestly, if you want to book Cody Rhodes like as the top guy in WWE first you have him come in, you beat Seth Rollins, and then you don't let Cody Rhodes wrestle. Don't have Cody Rhodes wrestle every week, and put Cody Rhodes in the big storylines. You know, let's get a Cody Rhodes versus what's up? What is up, Prince Sean? 1-on-1, how you doing? Let's get Cody Rhodes versus Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles, or Cody Rhodes versus John Cena, Cody Rhodes versus Finn Balor, Cody Rhodes versus Austin Theory, Cody Rhodes versus anybody. Put him in the ring with, honestly. What up, bro? What up, King Wrestling? With that type of money, it just tells you they're going to give him some creative freedom, like a Reigns, Lesnar, or Orton. What's up, man? What is up, Glenn Story? Yeah, he might have some creative freedom. Yeah, Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton would be interesting. You know, they have the history from Legacy when him, Ted DiBiase, and Cody Rhodes was in the group. If Triple H is healthy enough, Cody versus Triple H. Yeah. Cody Rhodes, I honestly think Cody Rhodes needs to be WWE champion either between this year and next year. Good. Cody should cut promos so someone can come out and then signature WWE fashion. Yeah. Don't be giving Cody these scripted promos. Please keep Cody away from Goldberg. Yeah. Whew. Cody Rhodes versus when Braun Breaker comes up to the main roster. Cody Rhodes versus Goldberg. Cody Rhodes versus Braun Breaker. Cody Rhodes versus Carmelo Hayes. If you are giving this guy $3 million, there's no way you can bury that guy. And he's making $3 million. Or above, making $3, $4, $5 million. There's no way you can bury him. And he's making all that money. So you're just gonna sit there and bury the guy and waste all that money? Like, for real? Bro. You fly the guy on a private jet? Come on now. Honestly, yeah, Cody Rhodes might have some creative freedom. He might have some pull. Carmelo will have a field day in a match versus Cody. Yeah, can you imagine Austin Theory, all these new talents being in the ring with Cody? Like, come on now. Honestly, for SummerSlam, you should do Cody versus, it really should be Cody versus Finn Balor at SummerSlam, or Cody versus AJ Styles. Or Cody versus Randy Orton. I don't know. Any of those matches would be great. Alright, Jeff Hardy. Let me take a sip of water, and then we'll get back. I would love to see Cody bring back the white IC title. Yeah. If you don't want to strap a rocket on him to the World Championship, okay. Have him win the mid-card title first. Have him hold it for a little while, and then bump him up to the world title. Which theme would he have? He will have his AEW theme. He has the rights to it. Alright. Cody Rhodes versus Matt Riddle. Yeah, Cody Rhodes versus Matt Riddle. A Cody Rhodes versus Montez Ford match. You know? When Orton turns on Riddle, Legacy 2.0 with Cody and Edge. Ooh. I ain't gonna lie, that would be fire. That would be a fire trio. Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Edge together. Maybe we could, honestly, if I was booking WWE, you just gave me another creative idea. You just gave me another idea, man. That's a pretty good idea, man. That's a pretty good idea. Oh, can you imagine they would dominate that whole those three together? That would give legitimately every fan a reason to watch WWE on a weekly basis. The ratings will go up. That'll give them a reason to watch WWE television on a weekly basis. Consistently. My booking would put AEW. Oh, okay. Slow down, my guy. Slow down. I never wish any company to go out of business. Legacy 2.0 versus the Bloodline. Yeah. And plus, like, we're lacking factions in WWE. There's only one legitimate faction, and it's the Bloodline. So Legacy 2.0 versus the Bloodline in a War Games match? Oh, take my money. Alice is booking his best for business. It will boost ratings. So Rated RKO teaming back up together. They take the tag titles, and then Cody Rhodes is getting the World Championship. When Cody Rhodes was IC champion in 2011, he made that championship prestigious. And then I know y'all don't like her. I know y'all don't like her, but add Charlotte Flair to the mix as the female in the group. A Rose, a Flair, and Orton, third generation families working together? Oh my God. Like, bro, a Rose, a Flair, and an Orton working together. And then Edge is not third. Edge's family, doesn't have a third generation guy. Well, that's just an idea I just pitched. So, yeah, I understand. We don't like Charlotte, man. I'm sorry, Charlotte. Nah. Yeah, let's keep Charlotte out of it. Yeah, let's just keep Cody, Orton, and Edge. Edge, Rated RKO have one more run at the tag team titles, and then I know I'm not big on part timers coming in and winning championships, but Rated RKO wanted to have one more shot at the tag team titles, and then Cody Rhodes, gets the world title. Bro, can you imagine? Can you imagine Legacy 2.0 on WWE television, bro? That was just. That's money, man. That's money. I'm literally getting goosebumps right now talking about that. If anybody in WWE Creative is watching this video, man, listen. I just gave you money, and I just gave you something. I just gave you an idea. Bro, Charlotte isn't bad. She's just annoying. Yeah, she's just annoying. Overrated. As long as it's not singles house, then I'm okay with part-time women belts. Well, what about if I put Charlotte in the group, but she doesn't have to win the championship? Keep her away from the title picture. Okay, what if they brought back Ted DiBiase Jr.? I will honestly be down for that, but Ted DiBiase Jr. is not coming back. So yeah. And give Charlotte a title reign that's gonna be memorable. And I feel like it could be memorable if she's with those three guys. Maybe. Yeah. Alright, Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy is officially all elite after making his long-awaited debut in AEW last 2 weeks ago on Dynamite, helping his brother Matt fend off members of AFO. Let's get Andrade out this faction, please. Following his Jeff released from WWE in December due to an incident at a live event that the company thought was related to drugs, Matt Hardy defended his brother in a situation and revealed that WWE didn't even have the results of the drug test before they fired Jeff. Everyone wanted Trish to be the women's champ over Charlotte. Yeah. Matt also revealed that Jeff was offered a WWE Hall of Fame induction as a way to smooth over the situation after WWE realized they were wrong for firing his brother. During the latest episode of The Extreme Life of Matt Hardy, the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy spoke about being let go by WWE and talked about the offer he received to be inducted into the Hall of Fame as a singles competitor. Jeff spoke at length about how wrong the entire situation felt to him and how it was ultimately left him in tears because he knew everything about it wasn't right. It just felt completely wrong. It just didn't feel like the time at all, Hardy said. I almost felt offended. I was very emotional, but almost felt offended. Like what? After my 90 days are up, the Hall of Fame is in April, and I do go to AEW. How's that going to work? What are y'all trying to hit me with as far as if I sign with AEW? When I'm free and me going into the Hall of Fame, and how would that even work? My mind and my emotion went crazy, and I was in tears, man. Like, this is my career. I know I have been a very influential person to a lot of young, misunderstood individuals, but yeah, it just felt so wrong. Like, how dare you? I know that sounds crazy because I guess when people get offered the Hall of Fame, it's like, oh, I'm a Hall of Famer. But it never really meant that much to me. It's not time for that. That's why it was a hard no. Especially it feels like something Matt and I should go in together as the Hardy Boys when the time is right. It was just weird, man. I still don't know how I feel about the overall. It just felt so long. Matt Hardy joined in on the conversation to talk about the negativity Jeff was feeling at the time with WWE. He talked about the feeling of WWE offering the Hall of Fame induction as something with a motive and not sincere, and believes that's why Jeff got emotional about the situation. You just didn't feel valued, Matt said to Jeff. You are one of the most beloved wrestling superstars of all time, and that lack of feeling valued to your maximum ability and just being able to leave and come here to AEW and see how this is. Just like the Hall of Fame thing. I almost feel like they jumped the gun before they let you go and got the drug test results back. And it was almost like, what can we do to reel him back in? That's probably what was emotional about it too. I want other people to offer things like that because it's coming from the right place, not because there's so motive, behind it or trying to reel you back in. Continuing to talk about it, Jeff joked about whether or not he should have told WWE yes to the induction, but that when he inducted, he'd be in AEW. Maybe I should have waited this for a minute. What if I'm in AEW at the time of the Hall of Fame? How does that work? What if you don't know? Jeff said. That would have been interesting. I would have imagined they would have under a nice little contract where you couldn't have came to AEW. That would be my guess, Matt said. Honestly, WWE is very stupid. They were so quick to get rid of Jeff Hardy, and then it backfired on them. It backfired on WWE. Both companies will benefit from releases. WWE finds people that suck, but it's life. Same thing happens in real sports like football. You can Hold on, let me read the chat. WWE would get AEW talent too. Billy Gunn got inducted while in AEW, so it's possible. Yeah. But, WWE fucked up. It backfired on WWE. And now look where Jeff Hardy is right now. Having this one more run with the Hardy Boys, with his brother Matt. He's working with Sting. And I know people were talking about, oh, is Sting still upset at Jeff Hardy? I'm pretty sure they forgave each other. I'm pretty sure Sting forgave Jeff and all that for what happened years ago. So yeah, he's working with Darby Allin's again, realize his dream. Am I working with my idol? WWE is basically giving AEW talent on accident. Yes. Yeah, but I'm glad to see Jeff Hardy happy. And the Hardy Boys are about to get up for this one more run at the tag team titles before they hang it up. I know Vince is foaming at the mouth to get Wardlow. Yep. All right. I got some Impact news, and it's a guy that most of y'all could be familiar with. Hernandez, reportedly done with Impact Wrestling. LAX. If I was WWE, I would sign MJF. Yeah. Hernandez is reportedly done with Impact Wrestling, according to Fightful Select. They lied on Jeff the whole time. I already knew that. Yeah. According to the report, Fightful confirmed with the former LAX member. LAX, man. You watch Impact, you know LAX, man. Probably one of the best factions in pro wrestling in the past 15 years. The former LAX member that for the time being, he's finished up with the company. He clarified that things ended on good terms with Impact and it was left open that he could return to work with Impact again in the future. For the last 2 decades, Hernandez has worked with Impact off and on. His latest run with the company lasted from 2020 to 2022. He last wrestled on the January 6th edition of Impact on Access TV. The report also confirmed that Hernandez didn't have a contract during his most recent one and was working on a handshake deal. Over the last several months, Larry D, Rohit Raju, Jake Something, AC Romero, Kimberly, Matt Stryker, Brandy Lauren, and Rachel Ellerin have all left the company under various circumstances. If any of you guys don't know who Hernandez is. He was in LAX with Homicide. He worked with Eddie Kingston, Santana and Ortiz. You name them. Diamante. You name them. What if Hernandez, and I don't think Homicide is contracted to anybody as well. What if Hernandez and Homicide goes and help Eddie Kingston and Santana and Ortiz to fight off Jericho's guys, Jericho Appreciation Society, Inner Circle 2.0, and your blood and guts match is Inner Circle versus LAX? What if that happens? I can definitely see that happening. Hernandez and Homicide, you know, both joining Eddie Kingston and Santana and Ortiz. I'm down for it. I'm down for it. I don't know if Conan comes into play. I heard I don't know what Conan's status with the company is. I don't know if he'll show up and, you know, play a part in the storyline. I know Diamante is staying out of it for a while. I would love to see Diamante back in LAX. So yeah. But blood and guts this year. This year's blood and guts, I'm thinking Inner Circle versus LAX. Inner Circle, Jericho, Hager, Dave Garcia, and 2.0 versus LAX, Eddie Kingston, Santana Ortiz, Hernandez, and Homicide. Yeah. That's the blood and guts match. Potentially your 2022 blood and guts match. Their new name is Jericho's Appreciation Society. Yeah, I don't like, it's kind of a weak name. I don't like calling that. I like calling it Inner Circle still. Inner Circle 2.0. And then your 2023 Blood and Guts match will be Undisputed Era versus the Elite. So what if Undisputed Era, you know, you got Roger Strong on your side. Because he'll be gone from WWE. I think Roger Strong time is up. I'm going to see AEW in the summer. This is going to be my first TV 14 show. But the thing is, I have never seen blood uncensored on live TV. Homicide going to go crazy. You're going to be in for a fun experience, my guy. You're going to be in for a fun experience. But yeah. LES versus Jericho Appreciation Society and Blood and Guts. Take my money. And then next year, you can go... Could you ever see Seth back in ROH? I know you think he's the WWE lifer at this point. No, not right now. What about Bullet Club? Yeah, there's so many ways you can go about this. Because Jay White came to AEW. Is he playing a part in this Kenny Omega and Adam Cole storyline? The Era versus the Elite. The Elite Era match. Steel cage. Blood and Guts. There's so much intrigue on what's going to be the Blood and Guts match this year. So much intrigue. It's either Inner Circle versus LAX. It's either going to be William Regal's guys, because I know they recruit more people into their faction with Moxley and Danielson. It's going to be William Regal's guys versus Chris Jericho's guys. Elite versus Undisputed Era. There's so much intrigue. So much. Alright, moving on. Gable Steveson seemingly spoils WWE debut day. It appears Olympic gold medalist Gable Steveson will be making his WWE debut at WrestleMania 38. Soon after becoming a two-time NCAA Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. By the way, congratulations to him. Would you be completely surprised if WWE and AEW did a one-time deal? No. Steveson tweeted, "Dear Wrestling, thank you, heart emoji," to essentially bid farewell to amateur wrestling. The Black Kurt Angle. Steveson then posted the following message. It was a tweeted delete, and he said, "Also, I will be at hashtag WrestleMania. It's time! 2 exclamation points." However, Steveson will quickly delete the tweet, presumably to keep his WrestleMania debut a surprise. Steveson was assigned to the Raw brand during last October's WWE draft. He signed a multi-year deal with WWE last September as part of the first ever exclusive NIL agreement. His contract officially begins once he graduates from the University of Minnesota in May. Last October, the Wrestling Observer newsletter reported that WWE had a big WrestleMania 38 debut plan for Steveson. The report added that WWE had plans to set up a remote training facility for Steveson near the University of Minnesota campus, where the wrestler will work with WWE coaches to learn the WWE style of in-ring action. It's unknown if Steveson had been training for his WWE debut during his final year in college. Gable Steveson will end his amateur wrestling career with an 85-2 record. Holy shit. That's pretty good. We will be most likely seeing Gable Steveson at WrestleMania. If he probably won't be in a wrestling capacity. He'll probably just be visiting backstage or something like that. But I can't wait to see what Gable Steveson is going to do on the main roster, man. He's going to be on the main roster. He doesn't need NXT. WWE wants the next Kurt Angle. And that's your next Kurt Angle, Gable Steveson. We'd love to see New Japan Pro Wrestling versus Ring of Honor versus AEW. And we might get that pretty soon. Not gonna lie. But yeah. That's all the matches with Gable Steveson. You know? And if anybody's gonna take the belt off of Roman Reigns, it's probably gonna be either Braun Breaker, Gable Steveson, or Drew McIntyre taking the belt off of Roman Reigns. He got drafted to Raw. Yeah, he can easily switch over to SmackDown. I don't know what WWE is going to do with both titles after the unification match at WrestleMania. So yeah. Yes, this is your new Kurt Angle, but he's black. Yeah. But yeah, you could put Kurt Angle as his manager. So yeah. Or you can pair him with with Shelton Benjamin. Or pair him with Chad Gable. Kurt should be his manager. They'll get him over immediately. Yeah. He's going to be over. So, yeah. So, and that's another faction you can add to WWE. You got the Bloodline. You got Legacy 2.0. And then you can have your faction with Chad Gable, Gable Steveson, Shelton Benjamin, Otis is Chad Gable's best friend in real life, so you can throw Otis in there. And then Kurt Angle as his manager. Boom! Like, is it that hard? Let Cedric Alexander go off on his own. Is Kenny Omega going to be part of the Elite or Bullet Club? Yes, he'll be with the Elite. But yeah. Team Angle 2.0, yeah. Team Angle versus the Bloodline. Team Angle versus Legacy 2.0. Now you got three factions in WWE. Otis, Gable, Shelton Benjamin, Steveson. Kurt Angle as their manager. As the mouthpiece. I want the Hurt Business back together now. Yeah, they should have never broke them up in the first place, bro. That was just so stupid what they did, bro. By breaking them up. But honestly, let Cedric Alexander go on his own. I think he can survive on his own. He should be at top of the mid-card division. So yeah. But that's another faction, man. Team Angle 2.0, Legacy, Bloodline. Moving on. Bloodline versus Legacy 2.0 versus Team Angle and War Games. I think Cedric Alexander is going to get released. Yeah, he's on the chopping block. When is Kenny Omega returning? We do not know. Don't expect him around Double or Nothing. Maybe around Full Gear season. Maybe 2023 he'll come back. Imagine Gable join Chad and Otis and has Angle as their manager. Team Angle 2.0. Add Naomi in the Bloodline. Yeah. Naomi should have been in the Bloodline like months ago. Yeah. Steve Austin, reportedly in fantastic shape ahead of WrestleMania 38. WWE Hall of Famer Steve Austin is in fantastic shape ahead of his confrontation with Kevin Owens at WrestleMania 38, according to Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer. On the Sunday Night's Main Event podcast, Meltzer noted that a mutual friend of himself and Austin recently spotted the Texas Rattlesnake at a training session and was amazed at Austin's physique. Meltzer added that Austin is expected to take his shirt off, and there's going to be a fight There's going to be a brawl, without a doubt. We also know that fans should expect a lot more than just a kick in the gut and a stunner when Austin appears on the KO show on WrestleMania Saturday. He's training very hard, so it's going to be more than that, Meltzer said. Will he do a 20-minute match? No, I don't think so. Will he go 7 minutes or something and have a brawl over the place? I kind of expect that, so yeah. Oh, God. Oh, man. Now, we for real about to get a match between Stone Cold and Kevin Owens, bro. This comeback means a lot to me as I've been getting back in ring shape, and I'm going to go out there and do the absolute best I can. Austin said, to get the chance to go back on the Rhodes Grand Stage, one of the greatest stadiums of all time, means a lot to me. I'm doing this for the fans, doing this for WWE, and doing this for me, number one. Steve Austin hasn't wrestled since his retirement match against The Rock at WrestleMania 19, which was 19 years ago. AEW needs to get the rights of Kenny Omega's theme from New Japan. Yep, Devil Sky. Yeah. Steve Austin, man, I don't want to see him wrestle, man. I know he doesn't want to do the typical kick to the gut and a stunner, but no, man, no. Do not wrestle. Please don't. Please don't. Austin, we all love you. But do we want to see you in the ring? No. No. So, we're probably going to get Stone Cold for Kevin Owens at WrestleMania. And I heard Charlotte got bumped from the main event. And Kevin Owens and Stone Cold Steve Austin will be the main event at WrestleMania. Night 1. I don't know. We got some news on Johnny Gargano. Johnny Wrestling. Johnny Gargano has confirmed his first post-WWE appearance for WrestleMania 38 weekend. The former NXT champion will be appearing at WrestleCon, which will be the first time in his career that he has done so. Gargano took to social media to announce the news. During signings at Assets was one of my favorite parts of WrestleMania weekend, so much so that I would always ask to do extra sessions if someone couldn't do it. Believe it or not, I've done a WrestleCon, so it felt like a good time. Excited to see you all in Dallas. This will be the first time Gargano has been involved with the wrestling world since departing NXT when his WWE contract expired. He opted not to re-sign with the company and has taken some time away from the industry completely, which we completely understand and I respect. That was intentional, as he has recently become a father with Cancer Ray giving birth to their first baby. Congrats to them. Johnny Gargano has seemingly been placing all of his focus and attention on that. It is currently unknown when or where he will be getting back to the square circle, but the former NXT star recently announced he is back open for bookings. However, he further clarified that by stating he will let people know when he will be actually wrestling, like getting in the ring and doing all the good moves. Johnny Gargano will be back, man. He'll be back wrestling. Just stay patient. Be patient. Johnny Gargano will be back in the ring. She's not going to main event. Yeah, Bianca and Becky will most likely open the show. So, yeah. But you will see Johnny Gargano back in the ring. Do we see him in AEW? Do we see him in New Japan? I don't know. And Tommaso Ciampa got a contract coming up in June. Yeah, he just had a kid. Take your time. No need to rush. Come back when you're ready. Same thing to Candice. Come back when you're ready. No need to rush. Johnny is hilarious. He and Candice by having me laughing on their YouTube playing 2K22. Yeah, he just had a Twitch channel. He got a YouTube, all that. What's up, bro? What's up, Killer? Does everything. How you doing? But Johnny Gargano will be back. Does he show up in AEW? I don't know. Who's going to be the head booker of Ring of Honor or Tony Khan? But I want you guys to hear me out. Tommaso Ciampa's WWE contract expires in June. It's kind of be interesting. Is Johnny Gargano going to wait for Tommaso Ciampa's contract? You see Bret Hart's debut tonight? No, I didn't hear about it. I just heard they planted seeds for it last week. But Johnny Gargano is probably waiting on Tommaso Ciampa to have his contract run out. And then once Tommaso Ciampa contract expires in June, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, they can call each other on the phone and say, all right, let's do it. Let's go. They're going to go to Jacksonville. They're gonna have a run as DIY as a tag team in AEW, because I'm pretty sure if Gargano would have came in as a singles competitor before Ciampa, then he probably would have. I don't know how they would have booked him. I would have been scared he would have been lost in the shuffle for a little bit, but he's probably gonna wait on Tommaso Ciampa contract to expire June of this year, and once that contract it runs out, Ciampa's gone. Ciampa's not resigning with the WWE. Oh, no, I meant to say, if you think Bret Hart is debuted tonight on AEW because they've been teasing a lot. Oh, nah, I don't see him coming in. I don't see him coming in tonight. Riddle would be cool. I'll take Tony Khan. Yeah, but can you imagine Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa reuniting together as DIY on AEW television? FTR versus DIY. Yeah, they should debut together. Yeah, debut together. I think Gargano should hold off. Wait till Ciampa's contract expires, then walk on in AEW. But whoo, DIY versus FTR, DIY versus the Young Bucks, DIY versus Santana Ortiz, DIY versus the Hardy Boys, DIY versus Jurassic Express, DIY versus anybody, any tag team you put them in the ring with, honestly, they'll give you a banger. DIY versus Moxley and Danielson. That would be a banger, man. They will be killing that tag team division. DIY versus Red Dragon. AEW's tag team division is going to be goated, man. You see the smile on my face, man? Because I just can't wait to see what 2022 has to offer in the pro wrestling world. Naomi heel turn on WrestleMania or sometime. What do you think? What do you think, Alex? Sasha and Naomi are going to win the tag team titles, and then Naomi is going to turn on Sasha the day they're getting ready to drop the titles. So yeah. But whoo. Boy, I can't wait, man. I cannot wait. Ciampa's contract expiring. Gargano and Ciampa gonna be like, all right, let's bounce. Let's bounce to Jacksonville. Let's go on Dynamite. Naomi should turn heel at SummerSlam. Would have been better if the Briscoes are signing with them if the homophobic tweets didn't exist. Yeah, that sucks, man. Maybe FTR beats the Briscoes since they can't sign with AEW, and maybe the Briscoes go to Impact. I would love to see another Briscoes versus OGK match. I would love it. Oh, let me read the chat. How do you feel about AEW using Dark to build people's records to contenders by beating jobbers? It would be nice if WWE had that, but they won't waste money on doing that. All they have is talent. Honestly, I don't watch Dark, so if it's good for them, it's good for them. So, but at least they're not sitting in the back doing anything. So yeah. We got some news on Omas. Omas reportedly scheduled for a singles match at WrestleMania 38. WWE is reportedly planning a WrestleMania 38 singles match for Omas. Omas quickly won his feud over former tag team partner AJ Styles earlier this year, and it was reported that WWE had big plans for the big man on the road to WrestleMania. Now at WrestleVotes reports that as of now, there is a singles match planned for Omas at WrestleMania. The report did not name who Omas will go against at WrestleMania, but it was noted that the opponent may surprise some people. There was no hint at who this opponent might be, and it was stated that the opponent would not be Cody Rhodes or Veer Mahan, for what it's worth. I heard it's going to be Bobby Lashley. I don't think Bobby Lashley is going to be cleared for WrestleMania. I even heard that it was going to be the Great Khali. Yeah, Omas is boring. I find nothing appealing in Omas. Omas is just another big giant, another Braun Strowman 2.0. Respectfully, I prefer Braun Strowman over Omas. But is anybody really interested in Omas wrestling at WrestleMania? No. Omas has the size. That's it. Yeah. What are your thoughts on A-Kid? I don't watch NXT UK, but he came to the States, so A-Kid has been. I really haven't seen much of the guy, so I can't really give my full thoughts on it. But yeah, Gable Steveson should beat him if he's really debuting. Gable or Walter. You think AEW Dark and Elevation should be live outs? No. I don't care about Omas at all. Me neither. Nobody cares about Omas, bro. No, real talk. All right, we got some news on Ring of Honor Supercard of Honor. Backstage notes on FTR versus the Briscoes, Killer Cross, and Scarlett in Ring of Honor. The card for Supercard of Honor is taking shape after new ROH owner Tony Khan recently announced 2 matches. Jay Lethal versus Lee Moriarty, plus AAA World Tag Team Champions FTR versus Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions the Briscoes with the ROH straps on the line. Yes, I will be live for Ring of Honor Supercard of Honor next Friday, man, on this channel. Be sure to come join me. This is going to be a lit night, man. FTR versus the Briscoes was rumored for some time. I already answered that question. Naomi should turn heel later, SummerSlam, or before that. Did he cross out with New Japan? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. FTR versus the Briscoes was rumored for some time due to social media beef between the two teams. Fightful Select now reports that the match had been the plan and the hope for ROH booker Hunter Johnson. Delirious, if that's how you pronounce his name. I guess that's his in-ring name. Talks for the match reportedly kicked up in January, but there were lots of ups and downs before the bout was finally confirmed. They should do something with Dark and Elevation to make it watchable. Yeah. Let me read that. We noted before how Warner Media officials didn't want the Briscoes in AEW due to past controversial comments by Jay Briscoe, which he apologized for. There's still no word if that edict has changed or if it will affect the Briscoes' RH status. Several indie promoters also wanted to book FTR versus the Briscoes, but they were never given the go-ahead. At one point, it looked like the match wouldn't happen at all. However, word now is that when Khan acquired Ring of Honor, the match was put back together and set for Supercard of Honor. It was known that making the match was quite the process, but everyone involved worked hard to make it a reality when it seemed like things would be pretty straightforward initially. Delirious, if that's how I pronounce his name, I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. It's still a Ring of Honor as his writing, but word now is that after Supercard of Honor, he will no longer be committed to Ring of Honor. It wasn't clear if that means he's set to work for AEW or another promotion, but he has been with Ring of Honor since 2004, either in the ring or out of the ring or training up-and-coming talents. Regarding the Ring of Honor roster, there are numerous former Ring of Honor talents who are hopeful they'd be brought back for the post-hiatus reboot, but many have no contact with new ROH management. It was noted that some should be operating on the assumption that they will not be used in the new ROH if they don't currently have a deal, but that can change. Yeah, Tony Khan needs to bring some of these people back. We need to bring Miranda Alizé. You need to get some of those women back, the Bushi Women's Division. Because who is Deanna Purrazzo going to face? What's good, my boy? What's good? Pick up beats. How you doing? It was noted that many of the wrestlers who hoped to be a part of the post-hiatus Ring of Honor were actually planned for Supercard of Honor. Killer Cross and Scarlett were planned for Supercard of Honor at one point, and then they had spoken with Delirious about the booking, but when Khan brought the company, they have not heard back. Supercard of Honor would have marked the ROH debut of Killer Cross, and it's still possible that he will be added to the card, but nothing is official. It was also said that fans can expect at least one person on the Supercard with a CYN. Control Your Narrative, ran by EC3. It was also said that fans can expect at least one person on the Supercard of Honor show to emerge as a new sign for AEW / Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor Supercard of Honor will take place on Friday, April 1st, from the Curtis Curl Center in Garland, Texas. It will air live via Fight TV and Honor Club. Below is the current card. Winner takes all match for the undisputed Ring of Honor World Title. Jonathan Gresham versus Bandino. Ring of Honor World Tag Team Title match. FTR versus the Briscoes. Jay Lethal versus Lee Moriarty. Swerve Strickland versus Alice Zane. Joe and Henry versus to be announced. Ninja Mac versus to be announced. Ring of Honor Supercard of Honor is shaping up to be a big show that night. Cesaro? Who's about that ROH banner? Samoa Joe. Who knows? But Ring of Honor Supercard of Honor is going to be a big show, man. It should be a big show. Hopefully it comes out good. I'll be watching. I'll be live next Friday, 6:50 p.m. Eastern. 6:50 p.m. Central Time. So come join me. It's going to be a fun night. No SmackDown, no Rampage. Screw that. We ain't watching. We're gonna be looking at Ring of Honor Supercard of Honor. Should be a great night of pro wrestling. All right, let me take a sip of water and then we'll get back. Maybe Wyndham. Nah, I don't see Wyndham under the ROH banner. Big E. Tony Khan should have Ring of Honor compete against NXT 2.0 on Tuesdays. Yeah. Samoa Joe debuts as heel. He needs to. Yeah. Oh, okay. Let me stretch. And then we'll get back. Okay. Big E says he narrowly escaped a stroke, paralysis, or death in recent WWE SmackDown injury. Big E says he came close to suffering a stroke, paralysis, or death when his neck was broken on WWE SmackDown 2 weeks ago. As we've noted, Big E suffered a broken neck during the March 11th edition of SmackDown on Fox in Birmingham, Alabama, after taking a belly-to-belly throw from Ridge Holland at ringside. He was stretchered away from the ringside area and then taken to a local hospital for further evaluation. Big E announced that same night that he suffered the broken neck when taking the move from Holland. He later announced that he fractured his C1 vertebrae and his C6 vertebrae, but would not need surgery. He also confirmed that there was no damage to his spinal cord and no ligament damage. Prayers out to Big E, man. In an update, Big E took to Twitter this afternoon after his first doctor's visit since being released from the hospital last Sunday. He revealed how close he came to a really bad situation. Had my first doctor's appointment and learning because of the C1 fracture, narrowly escaped a stroke, paralysis, or death. Is very, very sobering. Life feels even more precious and valuable now, he wrote. Yeah, I was there in person too when he got injured. Big E was released from the Birmingham hospital the Sunday after the injury and has been back at home in Tampa since then. Michael Cole noted on SmackDown commentary that Holland visited Big E and apologized for what happened. And it's been reported that several other wrestlers visited Big E while he was in the hospital. There's still no word on how long Big E will be out of action. He'll probably be out for the rest of the year, man. Broken neck injuries are not easy to come back from. But we'll keep you updated. It was previously revealed that WWE had plans for a big six-man tag match at WrestleMania with the New Day, Big E, Kofi, and Xavier versus Holland, Sheamus, and Pete Dunne. Butch. Stay tuned on Big E's status. You can see his related post-injury tweets below, along with footage of the incident on SmackDown 2 weeks ago, man. I'm very blessed. We're very blessed, and we're very grateful that Big E is okay. Thanking UAB are good people, yeah. Thanking God for, for still letting the guy breathe, letting the guy walk, giving the guy more life, Thank God, man. Some doctors believe that Big E's injury could be career-ending. Man. I hope when he comes back, he comes back stronger than ever, man. He should be treated the right way. I'm not blaming Ridge Holland, but he debuted on the main roster too soon. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Whew. I'm going to give me a cup of coffee after this stream. Moving on. I want heel Big E, yeah. Oh, okay. A next WWE 2K22 storyline saw Dana Brooke become. This is why I get pissed when non-wrestling fans call it fake. They ask why you still watch that fake stuff, but in the same breath they tell you who they're fans of. Yeah. Next WWE 2K22 storyline saw Dana Brooke became the Sheen. Let me repeat that again. Next WWE 2K22 storyline saw Dana Brooke become the Sheen. Shiend. Sheen. WWE Games apparently has storyline plans for the new WWE 2022 video game that involve The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, Alexa Bliss, and current WWE, can't believe I'm saying it, 24/7 champion Dana Brooke. Reddit user and WWE Games modder Pepsi Guy 2 has revealed a storyline that was part of the cut content from WWE 2K22 featuring Brooke joining Wyatt and them being possessed by The Fiend. Brooke would have then became the Sheen in the female My Career mode of the game. Hi, Fireflies. Hi, hello there, and welcome to a very special episode of the Firefly Funhouse. As you know, I love making new friends. I recently made a special one. Her name was Dana Brooke, but now she got a new name that's always better. Who are you booking Naomi Shotzi to lose the tag team championships? Toxic Attraction. She is now known as the Sheen. I don't know why. Very stupid. Very, very stupid, man. Dana won the championship before Liv. I'm losing all hope. Yep. That's crazy. That would have been. I'm glad they didn't put that in the game, man. That would have been very stupid. That would have been very stupid of WWE to do that. I'm glad it didn't happen, but man, that's really sad. Is 2K22 any good anyway? I still haven't bought the game. Is it any good? Cause I might change my mind and go out and buy it. That storyline isn't bad, but why Dana? Yeah, you could just put Alexa in there. Even though I don't like Alexa, but you just would have made sense if you put Alexa in there. But Dana, ugh. That was just terribly creative. I don't got it yet, so I don't know. Okay. All right, for all my people. Yeah, it's very good so far. Okay. I'll keep your word for that. All right, for all my people that's wanting to go to SummerSlam this year. SummerSlam All Access packages have been announced. GM mode is, yeah, I'm not going to play GM mode. I'll play Universe mode, but not GM mode. So, yeah. All right, so for all my people that wants to go to SummerSlam and that's interested in going to SummerSlam, I got some news on that. WWE and On Location have announced their hotel and ticket packages for the 2022 SummerSlam pay-per-view. The ticket prices are priced at $275 per person for the all-seats package, $275 for the bronze package, $425 for the silver package, $1,150 for the gold package, and $2,000 for the champion package. Some of the perks for the packages include all-exclusive pre-show hospitality, an exclusive Friday night event, WWE gifts, appearances by WWE superstars or legends, and more. All hotel packages are for the Courtyard Nashville downtown. They are priced at $635 for bronze, $785 for silver. I know y'all going crazy. I know y'all looking at me crazy about reading these prices. $1,735 for gold and $2,815 for champion. Some of the perks for these packages include the SummerSlam tickets, access to the Friday night event, all exclusive pre-show hospitality, round-trip transportation to the stadium, and more. The 2022 SummerSlam live event is scheduled for, I just called it a live event. Oh my God. Pay-per-view is scheduled for Saturday, July 30th from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. And yeah. You don't have to buy the ticket. You don't have to buy the all access packages. You can just buy the ticket to SummerSlam. It would be cheaper if you just buy the ticket to SummerSlam. No, thank you. I'm watching Peacock. Yeah. I'm trying to do a vlog for SummerSlam this year, but I'm not spending that kind of money. No, thank you. Dang. It's just WrestleMania tickets prices. Yeah. If you want to go to the Royal Rumble, a WrestleMania or SummerSlam, bro, them ticket prices are gonna be, whoo. I'll just buy one ticket to SummerSlam. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to SummerSlam. I might go, I might not. I do plan on going to SummerSlam. Hopefully I'll see some of you guys there if you're going to the show. I'm not gonna buy all the packages or nothing like that. Um, I'll just buy the one ticket to SummerSlam because it's gonna be way cheaper. And honestly, I do not, I would never spend that kind of money on those packages. You must be out your mind if you think people gonna be wanting to spend $2,850 for a champion package. Like, come on now, that is way too much. Rather go to a live event than SummerSlam for $600. Yeah. Okay. I want to make sure. We can see Survivor Series doing that one day in the future. No, if you're gonna put Survivor Series in a stadium, put it indoors. Don't put it outdoors. It's gonna be way too cold. Yeah, WWE really does care about the money more than the fans. Yep, they love that blue cheddar, man. You can make your money, man. Just have a good product. That's all. I think, yeah, that's all. Wait a minute. Breaking news. Okay, we're good. We're good. Nothing really major. Okay. That's it. That's all I got for you. Thank you guys for. Yeah, they want all the green, man. Thank you guys for watching this stream, man. That was really a cool little 71-minute news video that I made. Talking news and yeah. That's it, man. That's it. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Do not forget, man, tonight is Dynamite. Apparently, Joey Janela took a shot at Taker. I don't care about Joey Janela. Paige recently calling out the fans for calling her lazy because of her neck injury, which was progressing. Come on. Let Paige recover. But don't forget, tonight, Dynamite. Tomorrow, I'll have a news video if there's something major. Friday, there will be SmackDown and Rampage. And then next week is the big week, man. It's a big week for the channel. Monday, we got the go-home show for Raw. So Luke King, AEW should be good tonight. Yes, sir. AEW should be good tonight, man. Yeah, Monday, we got the go-home show for Monday Night Raw. How do Bruce and Vince live with themselves killing the WWE? I do not know, man. They're just old, seeing all fucks. That's all. All right, Monday, next week, we got Raw. Last Raw before WrestleMania. Tuesday, we got a news video, more than likely. Or I might just cover the NXT Go Home show for Stand and Deliver. I might just cover that. You guys let me know if y'all want me to cover it. Wednesday, are you doing a watch along for what show tonight? Dynamite? I don't know. My mind might change. I might do a watch along for Dynamite tonight. We need more lights up in here. Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. We'll do a watch along for Dynamite tonight. Fuck it. We'll do a watch along. Come join me at 6:50. I'll be back. And then, yeah. There will be watch alongs for Stand and Deliver, Ring of Honor Supercard of Honor next Friday, WrestleMania both nights, and maybe a watch along for the Raw after WrestleMania. Maybe. So yeah. You know what? My mind has changed. I'll do a watch along for AEW Dynamite tonight, man. So, how much are floor seats for Dynamite? If you get them on the pre-sale, it would be anywhere from like $90 to $100. Couple of hours, see you there. Yeah, just literally in 2 hours, I'll be live for the AEW Dynamite watch along live stream, man. Should be a good one. We got Jay Lethal versus Adam Cole, baby. We got Moxley and Danielson versus the Varsity Blondes. We got 8-man tornado tag. We got Dynamite should be solid tonight. So yeah, man. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in 2 hours for AEW Dynamite watch along. So come join me. It's gonna be a fun night.